Welcome to Highlander Fieldhouse for the Highland Park Scots basketball team. Second game of the regular season. I'm Will Washington alongside Coach David Clark as the Highland Park Scots get set to take on the Wylie Pirates. And what you're seeing right now is Worthy Wiles taking a free throw after a technical foul, Coach.
Yeah, that's one of those unusual things. That must be a pretty inexperienced player. Referees come on, they blow their whistle, and after that whistle, no more dunking in pregame. Of course, dunking all over the games, but not allowed in pregame. And they kind of violated that rule. So Wiles hits one of two, and the Scots get the ball. So a chance to jump out ahead here with no center jump.
So an
it should
odd
be
start.
Unusual start, to say the least.
1-0 already for the Scots as Jack Pease will start off the first possession. Gives it to Wiles. Wiles tosses it back to Carew. Wiles works with the ball again. Gives it back to Pease. Can't quite complete the pass, but Carew gets it. Hardenberg for three, he gets it. Great start for the Scots, 4-0.
Boy, great ball rotation you saw right there. Great dive cut by Hardenberg. Just missed going to the rim, and he has another chance from the corner.
Wiggins takes an early shot. He'll miss it. Wiles with the rebound. Scots working quickly as Agnes. Hardenberg tosses it back to Pease. Wiles drives it in, two guys on him. Tries to kick it back out. It is blocked by Wiggins.
Yeah, tough trying to throw that cross court again. Just got a hand in, knocked it away. Scots turn it over.
Wiggins sets it up. Masali will drive, kicks it back out. Booty with the three. It will not go. Wiles with another rebound. A good game so far on the defensive glass for Wiles. And the Scots three, they'll get another one. That's Mitchell Carew, a great start for the Scots from outside.
Yeah, you mentioned Worthy's probably so happy not to see the trees in there that he saw on Saturday with 6'9", 6'7", and 6'5" front line for JP2.
The Pirates will get one back there. 7-2 now for the Scots, and that's a good start for them as Hardenberg gets the ball. Tosses it back to Carew. That's going to be a foul against the Pirates. Scots will take possession with the inbounds. That's Agnes. He'll pass it into Pease, who cuts, and a great play by Pease, who finishes.
Yeah, those set plays are so good. The Scots are so crisp at execution, and Jack throws up his nice little layup runner to the rim. So good execution there by the Scots.
Wiggins tosses up another three. He misses it. Wiles with his third defensive rebound. The Scots go quick, but it's intercepted by Wiggins. And Wiggins will draw the foul. Can't get the basket to fall.
Yeah, that's a nice steal, and just a little bit careless with the ball after coming up with another rebound and throwing the ball in the open court. Scots trying to run as much as they can. Jumped up to this 9-2 lead here and really are looking sharp.
Wiggins doing a lot of the shooting so far for the Pirates. Had 12 points in their first game as he gets one on the board. Pirates won their first game against Bishop Lynch, so they come in here 1-0 on the season. Wiggins looks to add to his total. And he will. Makes both of his free throws. As the Scots move quickly, great pass by Pease, and Hardenberg gets it in. Scots moving quickly so far, Coach
That's
Clark.
another set play off of a made free throw. Scots get a little quick turn. They used to call that Utah. I don't know what they call it nowadays.
Masali misses the three. Wiles with another defensive rebound. Tosses it to Hardenberg. Pease drives, passes to Wiles. Kicks it out to Agnes. The three won't fall, but Hardenberg gets the ball. And he draws a foul.
You know, Will, we're already seeing some things that I'm sure they were talked about in practice on Monday. They're hitting the offensive glass. They were just no chance of getting an offensive rebound in the game on Saturday against John Paul II, and they really are emphasizing that. You can tell with a couple of good chances on some missed Scott shots. So looking good. The ball rotation's been great. Shooting has been pretty precise. It's just the turnovers right now and losing those possessions that the Scots troubling the Scots right now. But they're off to a great 11-4 start.
Well, Coach, as the Pirates take a timeout here, let's talk about that Saturday game. We didn't get to do that at the beginning as we jumped right in with a unique start, but the Scots played a very good team against John Paul II, and that really goes back to Coach Peeler wanting to load up this non-district schedule to get these guys ready for the district schedule. So the Scots actually had a halftime lead and just weren't able to close the second half.
Yeah, they really did. They played well. Just really a spurt there at the end of the game will really cost them. 78-65 was the final, but it was a lot closer than that. Just a couple of possessions got away. John Paul II has some Division I talent, and I mean to the likes of Texas A&M, Texas Tech, and a young Corin that's really getting offers from all over. So that's a real step up just to start your season. So the Scots got tested, and I think they played pretty well. I think they count them out of that very positive.
As Wiles with an offensive rebound. Missed three for the Scots, but Wiles fights it and gets it again.
Boy, credit Michael Agnes with a tough rebound there, and ball got knocked out of his hand, but he hustled play.
Peace kicks it out to Hardenberg. He takes a deep three, can't quite get it to fall. Booty with the rebound, takes it up court quickly.
Boy, a lot of good looks for the Scots on that possession.
The Pirates set up, working the ball into Hudgens.
Ooh.
As we get a foul called against the Scots.
Yeah, it looked like a reach in on Luke, I think, just trying to slap it away. Kind of a slow whistle there, too, so had to take a little extra look at it. But, again, good defense. Scots get their hands on a lot of balls on the defensive end. A lot of deflections and turnovers are caused just because they're active on defense.
A deep throw. They'll go into the backcourt as Booty will resume possession.
Scots go to a little 2-3 zone right here, Will. Just they didn't do any of this in the game on Saturday.
Switching up the look as Wiggins takes another shot. Can't get it to fall, and Wiles will recover it again. And Carew with a deep shot. Can't get it to go. Offensive rebound for Agnes. Can't get that to fall, but you have to like how the Scots are playing on the glass so far.
Yeah, Michael's in there with the trees and coming up with another rebound, having a chance, getting it rejected. But you know what I love to see? I love to see Mitchell Carew and Luke Hardenberg not hesitate at all from that three-point line. You know, if you don't, you're not going to make them all, but you got to have a shooter's mentality. And you really got to believe they're all going to go in. And they didn't hesitate with another open look. And I've seen them do that in the past, so it's really good to see that confidence level so high.
Tyler Booty makes the first free throw with a screaming Highland Park student section.
Small but loud.
And he will miss that one. Wiles will get the rebound. It's 11-5, Highland Park over the Wylie Pirates. It's a little less than 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. As Wiles will drive it in, they call the block.
Yeah, I like that. Nice little slip of the screen there, and Worthy got all the way to the rim, was able to finish and get a and one here. Nice little play there by the Scots. Again, that's just kind of their patented offense right there. High post screen and rejection and going to the hoop.
Huge play by Worthy Wiles, who's been a varsity player for this is fourth season for the Scots. He will not get the three-point play, but he's having a great game so far.
Yeah,
Coach.
he really has. He's been up. It's hard to imagine the varsity Scots without Worthy Wiles. And it's been 4 years, and he's had a lot of good minutes.
Wiggins will kick it out. Pease intercepts it. Great defense by Jack Pease, and he's going to move quickly here for the Scots. Kicks it out to Carew. The three will go. Scots 16-5. You got to love it when Pease moves it quickly and finds an open guy like that.
Yeah, he really does. He distributes it well. He's active on defense. And again, Carew not hesitating at all, putting the shot up.
Wiggins will try to get it past, and he does. Pirates will get two, but Pease moving it quickly again to Agnes. Kicks it out to Hardenberg. Pease with the deep three. Won't quite go.
Good ball rotation again by the Scots from one side to the other and back.
We get a foul called on the Scots.
Let's see if they're going to get – no, they're going to get Michael, I think. Agnes on the foul. Our scoreboard's not working. That usually gives all the numbers and the foul count. So that's something we'll have to watch. We must have a skeleton crew over there. You know, we're not fully staffed yet.
I was trying to check it, but to no avail as Wiggins
no avail.
Gets one to go there. But the Scots are up right now, 16-8, 2:49 left in the first quarter, and they're really moving the ball well. Wiggins gets the second one to fall. Little press from the Pirates, but the Scots are able to very quickly get it out of there. Pease kicks it out to Wiles, and he will get the three. The big man can shoot from a distance. He's confident that when he gets those open shots, he can hit them, Coach.
Yeah, he really can. That's a 4-3 for the Scots here in the opening quarter. Really shooting the ball well.
Got Davis, takes a shot, misses it. Pease with the rebound. Gets it to Agnes on a great pass, and Agnes will finish for the Scots. Pease is moving the ball all over the place tonight.
Yeah, and all 5 starters are now on the board with buckets, and a good outlet pass there by Jack Pease.
Masali, the Pirates' leading scorer from last game. Wiggins takes a mid-range shot. It will go. Had an open shot there as the Pirates again will try a press. Pease lobs it up again. And Carew with the three, and it will go for Carew. Another three for the Scots. They are shooting very efficiently from beyond the three-point line.
Yeah, that's his third three of the night, and really good job in transition again by the Scots.
And Pease gets it to Agnes with a beautiful play. Couldn't even see the rim.
Yeah, that was I think Coach Pierce wants to take a look at him and calm him down a little bit. So Scott's on a nice little run there here for the last couple of minutes.
Perfect. Scott's up right now 26-13 with about 1:25 remaining in the first quarter. And Coach, we talked about Masali at 13 points against Bishop Lynch in the Pirates' first game, and he's starting to get it going a little bit. And he's one of these, he's probably their best three-point shooter, they say. He's a wing who can shoot. He crashes the boards really hard. But the Scots so far are doing a really good job overall limiting their chances.
Well, they're shooting the ball well. They've already hit 5 threes in this first quarter, which is fantastic, with Mitchell Crew leading the way with 3 three-pointers and 9 points. So a lot of good things going on. They're very active on defense. They're pushing the pace really well, getting the ball up and down the floor. I like to see that transition. Again, just a little bit sloppy at times. Again, you're going to see a little of that early in the season. A few more turnovers than I'm sure Coach Peeler and Coach Snowden want to see. But when you're playing fast, sometimes that happens. And again, great job by these starters. They're all on the board, and that's always nice to see, distributing the ball well, and everyone's getting involved.
And in the game on Saturday, they had some open opportunities. They just did not convert them. So in this game so far, they have to like how they've started actually hitting some of these open shots.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. And getting open looks. And again, this is a good test. This is a team that the Scots feel like they can handle, and they go back to their man-to-man defense. So see how that plays out.
As Hudgens will drive it in. A lot of Scots playing defense. So they kick it out of bounds. Pirates will resume possession.
You can see the way they play their man there. It's such a great help side man, and everybody was within about 2 steps of the baseline when the ball was on the baseline. So real good job by the Scott defense to help each other.
Wiggins will take it up again, try to reset the possession. Scott's not allowing much space right now to work with. Wiggins takes a shot. He gets it to fall. Wiggins playing a really good game so far.
Yeah, and it looks like they're giving him some outside looks. They're really sagging off of him, afraid about him getting to the rim. But he's had a good mid-range game. You don't see that 15-footer very much anymore. So and he's hit a couple of them.
So Agnes will get it to Hardenberg. He can't quite get it to go, but he gets his own rebound. Kicks it out to Pease. Carew for 3. It will fall again for Mitchell Carew. Another three.
Great extra pass by Jack Pease right then. And one more. He was open. He could have taken the shot, but he got it to his hot shooter, and Mitchell knocks it down.
Starters are still in for the Scots as they hold on to a 29-15 lead as the first quarter.
I think he's traveled there. Let's see.
Almost to an end.
I thought they called traveling. It looks like Scots are going to inbound no matter what. But
the Scots will get the balls. They make a substitution. That is number 15, Colson Messer, whose 16th birthday is today, Coach.
Oh, that's good.
So happy birthday to Colson.
Happy birthday. That's awesome. I can almost remember when I was 16. It was a long time ago.
Well, you look young, Coach.
I know.
It's a 3 to end the first quarter. A great end to the first quarter for the Scots, 32-15 as Carew hits another 3. And they also subbed in John McPherson, the 6'3 senior. So 32-15 for the Scots as we end the first quarter. And Coach, especially after a tough loss Saturday, that's a great start for the Scots basketball team.
Boy, it really is, and it's like Mitchell's out here playing horse. I mean, he's just knocking them down. He had 5 threes. The Scots had 7 in the first quarter. I mean, just a real great start. The defense was stout, getting some offensive rebounds, which always helps, and a lot of that stuff they didn't really get last Saturday. So it's nice to see an improvement in that category. And, of course, 32 points in a quarter in an 8-minute high school basketball quarter is good. So Scott's off to a great start.
You have to like the start for the Scots, and allowing just 15 points while Wiggins had a really good first quarter. But overall, the Scots did a great job, and as you noted, they switched to a zone defense there. Coach, talk about what that can accomplish when you switch to a defense like that against the Pirates.
Well, I think what the strategy there that time was that they wanted the Pirates, they want to take away the drive to the hoop and kind of sag inside. And with that happening, it looked like Wiggins really took the opportunity to hit a few mid-range shots. So, again, with only one game to look at, you don't have much scouting to go by. You don't really know much about other teams. And so, you just kind of guess a little bit. And the Scots had a little guess right there that maybe if we sagged inside, we could give them some outside shooting. And I think they've gone back to their man, and that's what they do best. Good contest right there by Mitchell.
Carew playing defense as well as he'll toss it to Pease. At the beginning of the second quarter, Pease will take possession. Gets it to Wiles, will take another 3. Can't get it to fall.
It's a good look. Worthy staying out here in the second quarter. He'll probably go a couple of minutes, and then he'll get a breather.
Scott's playing the starters for quite a bit tonight as Wiggins takes another one. Contested this time, but he gets his own rebounds. As Wiles with another defensive rebound, having a great game rebounding so far.
Yeah, he really is. He's been tough inside and on both ends of the floor.
Messer takes the 3, gets it to fall. A little birthday three-point shot for Colson Messer, and the Scots being very effective from the three-point line.
Yeah, that's got to feel good, and everybody getting in the act right now.
Wiggins takes possession again. Gets it to Smith as the Pirates have made some substitutions. That'll be out of bounds. Pirates will keep the ball.
Yeah, the Scots really, no matter who's in the lineup, it's going to be tough man-to-man defense, great help side defense. I mean, those are the things that are just fundamental to this program, and they work so hard on it every single day. I like to call Coach Snowden the defensive coordinator because that's he calls the defensive sets, and he works with them on that defensive end all the time.
Solomon gets one in the paint for the Pirates. They haven't had much success in the paint, though, so far, as Pease lobs it. Messer gets it back to Pease. Scott's passing very effectively so far as Wiles will drive it in. Carew will take another 3. This one will fall too. Carew.
Will, I don't think he's hit the rim yet. I think it's all been net. So that's his 5th 3 of this opening half.
Looking like Steph Curry today from the three-point range, and he's hit some far ones tonight.
Yeah, he really has.
Pirates try to match, but they're contested in the paint. He'll work it inside. That one will not go. Great defense from Wiles, and as he gets the rebound. Pease flicks it to Carew. Can't get that one to land.
I tell you what, I love that Jack Pease looking across court, finding the hot shooter and giving him another look. That's the best thing you can do as a point guard, is get the ball to the hot shooters.
Pirates miss it. Wiles with another rebound. McPherson saves it from going out of bounds. Pease will drive, gets fouled. Jack Pease will go to the line to shoot 2. And, Coach, he's a huge threat to drive. And if you put 2 guys on him, he can easily kick it back out with his vision. So he's a real threat when he drives like that. Yeah,
he getting into the paint is his game plan right there. He's going to try to get in. And if he can't finish, he's going to find an open teammate. And he does it as good as anybody in the area, I promise you. And he's worked on his outside shooting this offseason a lot. And boy, if he puts that together with his inside game, he's going to be a tough guard, that's for sure. So the Scots getting some major minutes out of Worthy Wiles, and we'll see if it looks like he may be getting a breather here in a second. But a good job by the Scots, and of course Pease. These guys are used to playing whole games in the off-season leagues, and so they're not getting tired. They're so excited to have a season and to be playing.
Pease will shoot his second free throw. Gets it to fall as the Scots will make a substitution. Looks like the Pirates have called the timeout. So it's 40-17. Scots over the Wylie Pirates with a 4:58 remaining in the second quarter. I'm Will Washington with David Clark. You're watching the Highland Park Scots basketball team presented by Game On Sports. And, Coach, after Saturday's tough loss, with 40 points with about 5 minutes left in the first half, you have to like how the Scots offense is playing so far.
Man, they really are. They're playing so well, and a lot of it starting on the defensive end, coming up with some stops, some turnovers. I love the fact they're pushing the ball every chance they get. I'll tell you what else it seems to be a little bit different is how crisp the ball movement is around the perimeter. A lot of back cuts, a lot of action going on, slipping screens and doing some things that really just very active and very much of a motion type offense instead of the ball getting kind of stagnant. So that's just great to see, and the guys are having fun out there. And I think, Will, they came away with that game on Saturday, and they lost, but I don't think they were discouraged at all. I think they were happy with the way they played. Not satisfied, but they were happy that they competed, and I think Coach Peeler and Coach Snowden were too.
Alex Taylor checks in the game for Jack Pease. He's a junior, now playing at guard for the Scots. Hudgens cannot get it in. Hudgens had 12 points in Wylie's first game. I don't know that he scored tonight, Coach.
No, I don't think so.
Wiles will toss it back to Carew.
No, he has a bucket. Hudgens has a bucket.
He's got one tonight. Scots overall really limiting
Really doing
him.
a good job on him.
Carew gets it to McPherson. Pirates playing tight defense on this possession, but they leave Alex Taylor open, cannot get the 3 to fall.
Yeah, that's a good drive and dish, and just unable to convert.
Very patient by the Scots as Messer gets the ball. Looks like the Scots will call a timeout to make sure they keep that possession, so Colson Messer playing some defense for the Scots. The Scots are really not giving them much room to work with. They're really limiting them in the paint today.
Yeah, they really are, and I think that must be the game plan, too, to kind of pack the paint and force the Pirates to hit some outside shots. And they really haven't had much tendency to do that. They look like they want to maybe get to the mid-range game. We've seen Wiggins hit several from the mid-range. He's got 10 of their 17 just in the around the elbow and the free throw line. So he's done a good job of doing that, but it doesn't look like they want to shoot many threes, so the Scots have really packed it in, and that's going to make for a lot of deflections and potential turnovers there to feed that fast break.
So Scots up 40-17 with 3:54 left in the second quarter. Looks like the Scots are keeping the same lineup out there, no new substitutions. As Carew will inbound the ball to Alex Taylor, who I believe had an injury last year, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, he's back healthy. He didn't play on Saturday's games, but he's ready to go, and it's exciting to see him out there. And I know, he's another one of those playing on the varsity for the first time, and he's pretty excited.
Wiggins will get called for the foul. 6 fouls right now for the Wylie Pirates.
And I think Worthy's going to finally get a rest here.
Gets a little breather as Rhodes Crow will check in. Hardenberg will check back in, as will Michael Egnes for the Scots. Egnes, it's actually Alex Taylor misses the 3, but Crow gets the rebound. Crow had a great 3 to end the first quarter on Saturday. Messer will drive, and he gets called for the charge.
Yeah, I like that. That was a good take. It's an aggressive move, and he was trying to turn his body away, but just got a little too much contact. It's probably the right call, but boy, I wouldn't discourage that aggressiveness to the basket at all. That was a good move.
Approaching 3 minutes left in the second quarter as Davis. Wiggins will take the ball again. Garbin misses the 3. Alex Taylor with the rebound. The Scots move fast again.
Oh, hurry.
And that is going to go back to the backcourt. So the Pirates will get the ball there. Moved a little too fast there, Coach.
Yeah, a little bit out of control there on that baseline drive, and just a bad pass coming out. Good job by Hardenberg to run it down, though. You don't want to give up a layup off of a turnover like that. So go ahead and take the whistle and be ready to set your defense.
Davis gets it back over to Wiggins. Pirates with a 3. That one won't fall. Hardenberg with the defensive rebound.
Yeah, he's going to have to step in where Worthy was getting all those glass boards before. So good job by Hardenberg to come up with one.
Messer gets it back to Egnes.
Oh, illegal screen. Kind of rolled with it a little bit too quickly. So, well, that was a quick rest for Worthy, and he's back in.
He is back in the game. He's been doing a ton of work on the glass, especially on the defensive side. So, really helping the Scots get more possessions.
Yeah, I think the Pirate defense has picked it up a little bit. They've held, it's been stuck on 40 for a couple minutes now. Oh.
Turnover for the Pirates as Egnes will take it in, and he will get the layup.
Nice little crossover step by Michael, and gets all the way to the rim and is able to finish. Really good athletic move.
And the Scots will draw the charge. Great play by Luke Hardenberg, taking the hit there.
Yeah, those are big deals in film sessions the next day when the Scots get a player taking a charge. Coach Peeler and Coach Snell make a big deal of that.
Jack Pease back in the game. He's been moving the ball all over the place. So we are now under 2 minutes. Pease gets it to Wiles. Great pass from Pease, and Wiles finishes.
Yeah, just Worthy kind of got lost in traffic there and got all the way around and was all by himself at the rim.
The Pirates answer with a 3. Scott's moving quickly. Great pass by Pease to Hardenberg.
And that's the Pirates' first 3 of the game. So, again, that's not their game.
It looks like the Scots are okay if they take those threes, if they can get them to take those threes.
Yeah, I think that's their plan. Again, you don't have much film to go by or anything to look at. Probably had a coach out there watching them play last Friday night, but that's probably the reason the Scott defense is kind of stacked inside and just challenge them to shoot those threes.
Sophomore Drew McElroy checks in for the Scots. The Pirates get another basket to fall. 1 minute left in the first half. Scots up 44-23.
Now that's Hudgens with 4 now. He's hit 2 buckets, and let's see how the Scots play this last minute.
Carew gets blocked. Wiles kicks it out to Carew. Can't get the three to fall, but Pease knocks it back to Hardenberg. .30 seconds left in the second quarter.
They may just hold it now for the last one here. Got to be careful. Got to keep the ball moving. Don't want a 5 count. Come on, Luke. Give it up. There it goes.
You called it, Coach. That is indeed what happened. So the Pirates will actually get the last possession with 15 seconds left in the second quarter.
Yeah, kind of a stagnant second quarter here, Will. The Scots have only scored 12, and Wylie hadn't done much either. They've got 8. So hadn't been that high-scoring first quarter like we had with 32 put on the board. So let's see if the Scots can get one more stop here and maybe even a transition hoop before the buzzer.
So 15.2 seconds. Looks like some conversation going on between Coach Stephen Pierce and the officials, but we're ready to go. Wiggins will take the ball. Wiggins spins, and he will not get it to fall, but Davis will put it up again, and McElroy holds the ball for the Scots. That will take us to the end of the first half with the Highland Park Scots up 44-23 over the Wylie Pirates. We'll take a quick break, and we'll be right back for the second half here at Highlander Fieldhouse. This is Scots basketball presented by Game On Sports. Welcome back to Highlander Fieldhouse. The Highland Park Scots are up 44-23 as we get set to start the second half. I'm Will Washington alongside Coach David Clark. And Coach, you got to love the offensive production from the Scots in that first half.
Yeah, they really played well in a lot of facets. They got up and down the court, running the speed game as well as they can, and really shot the ball well, especially early on. It's really been an impressive game 2 of this early season. Mitchell Carew kind of leads the way, hitting 6 threes in that first half. Kind of another version of Jacob Hager, who we saw last year, lighted up in spurts like that. So Mitchell leads the way with 18, and it looks like Worthy Wiles has contributed 8, and Michael Agnes with 6 points, all on the inside of the paint there, doing a great job. Luke Hardenberg has 5, and Jack Peace has 4. So, and Colson Messer has 3 also. So the Scots are really playing well, and they're distributing the ball well. I love the ball movement, especially, Will. I think they've really been active. They've been great on defense, getting a lot of deflections, and it's been a lot easier to rebound against Wylie than it was Saturday against some much taller, athletic guys there on John Paul II.
Well, that's one of the things that stood out to me the most in that first half was the way that Worthy Wiles was on, especially on the defensive glass. And you mentioned it on Saturday. They had a hard time, obviously, playing against some bigger guys. But tonight, the Scots are being very effective rebounding the ball. And that's something that you have to love to see if you're Coach Peeler.
Yeah, and that sets everything else in motion. If you can get stops, you get the board. They do such a great job of getting the ball to the other end of the floor, either with a pass or just on the bounce, and the Scots can really motor down the floor. I just love the speed of the game they're playing with now. This is what they do best. They got a lot of good shooters that are hard to guard when there's so many of them on the floor, and you've seen just about everyone in the starting lineup at least take a 3. They haven't all hit one yet, but they're very active from the outside, and you got to put a hand in their face.
So, Coach, as we start to begin the second half, Scots with a 21-point lead. What do they need to do to have another half like that?
Well, just keep doing what you're doing. I think keep moving the ball around. A lot of that Jack getting to the paint. He's going to try to finish there, but keep on doing what you're doing. Play great defense, and it's going to set up your offense.
Wiggins, who had a good first half for the Pirates, misses. As Pease kicks it out to Carew. Carew starts the second half where he ended the first one with another 3. I believe that's his 7th of the night.
7th 3 for 21 points for Mitchell Carew here early in the third.
He is lighting it up, and the Pirates will get called for a travel.
Yeah, good defense again. Kind of a good contest down there, putting your hand up and kind of forcing the turnover. So Scott's trying to get that pace going again, which they had early.
A little bit of pressure. As Pease will drive, he will shoot this one, can't get it to fall. It's like Hardenberg.
Yeah, it looked like somebody. Let's see who they call it.
Well, they're actually
calling on Wylie. Yeah, number 11, Booty gets called for the foul, and Hardenberg was down there fighting for that rebound. So a good job by Luke to battle that one and get the foul called.
The Scots get to keep the ball. Looks like they will run a play. Agnes for 3, misses it from the corner, but gets his own rebounds.
Yeah, a good set play, a good look for Michael, just could not knock it down. So again, those set plays off of those baseline inbounds have been just great at execution for the Scots over many, many years.
Pirates playing aggressive on the ball. Pease cuts in, kicks it out to Carew. Scott's being patient. And Wiles will get called for a charge, I believe.
Yeah, he will. That was a good defensive play that time. And again, the Scots showing a lot of patience around the outside, maybe a little too much, and then turning the ball over. So they're definitely, the Pirates are definitely closing out quicker and faster on the Scots shooters now on the perimeter.
A 3 from Wiggins. That one will not go. They will keep possession. Some physicality as the ball goes out of bounds. Scots will get the ball as it hits a Pirates player.
Yeah, the coach is a little upset over there, and I think I see why. There's a lot of contact inside, and again, you're a little man against some big men, and it's going to be hard to get that call sometimes, and it really is when you're in there with much taller guys. So tough break for the Pirates, but Scott's get the ball back.
Hardenberg for a three. That one will fall. Scott's lighting it up from three-point right now.
Yeah, they really are. When they get an open look, they're doing a great job of knocking it down, and Hardenberg with a little bit of that moon ball that we saw from Hager so much last year.
Hudgens will get the basket to fall for some much-needed points for the Pirates.
Yeah,
the Scots move quickly.
That's a nice move by Hudgens inside.
Hardenberg to Wiles, great
Gotta
pass.
love it. Gotta love that little give and go. Worthy going around the left side, and nice little pass for him. Getting a little handsy out there, Will. There's a lot of contact on defense on both ends of the floor. So we'll see if they try to clean that up a little bit.
Wiggins makes another shot for the Pirates. He'll put some pressure on Pease. To flex off a Pirates, Scots will keep the ball as the Pirates make a substitution.
Yeah, Wiggins has 12 of the Pirates' 27 here early in the third. So he's been their offense. And again, you can just tell by the game plan, the Scots are really packing it inside, helping, and really forcing the Pirates to take a long-range shot.
Pease with a high shot, can't get it to fall. Hardenberg with a great defensive play.
I think you saw those long arms from Luke Hardenberg that time. So he was able to get in the passing lane.
Wiggins with an open layup. He'll get it to fall. Scott's up 52-29 with 4 minutes and 35 seconds left in the third quarter.
Just a costly turnover in the open floor. You just can't do that, and you got to take care of it. Scott's had an opportunity to score therein, and Pirates take advantage of it at the other end.
Scott showing their movement again on offense.
See that overplay right there has just been a little bit more physical here in the second half than it was early on, and got to get a call there on Solomon, I think, for a little reach in. So Scots will inbound and a good chance. Another set play. Will, these are always fun to watch. The execution, so good.
Wiles will take a three. Won't fall. Pirates get the ball back.
Yeah, nice look again. Just a little short with the shot there from Worthy.
A three for Garvin. Wiles with another rebound with some help from Hardenberg.
Well, they are closing out fast on Carew right now. They are not letting him have a breath out there on the perimeter.
With good reason. I believe he has 21 points tonight, if our math is correct.
7 threes, all on threes.
They're being a little tighter with him as Hardenberg works with the ball. Carew with a deep three. Can't get it to fall.
Yeah, again, he got a little breath and of air, and he was able to put it up, but off the back rim, no good.
Hudgens makes a move in the post. Boy. And he gets it to fall. Nice move there from Hudgens.
Really was. Nice move. He's got 8 tonight. And a real nice move. He's able to use both hands inside, and nice little pivot.
Drew facing pressure again as Agnes carries the ball. Scots again showing their movement. They're not tired after all this running tonight, Coach.
No, they really aren't. And oh, what a back cut.
Great pass from Wiles to Pease, and Pease will finish.
Yeah, nice little back cut. Jack's got 6, and real nice little give and go out of Worthy that time. Scots are moving the ball so well tonight.
Pirates get a layup there. That's Solomon.
Yeah, I think somebody fell asleep on the backside of that help side defense that time.
Hardenberg. Pirates still playing aggressively on defense. Agnes
nice
carries
move.
it all the way in with a great move, and he will finish.
That's a great move. I thought he was going to bring it back to the perimeter. He ended up going back to the baseline and got it all the way to the rim to finish.
Booty with a three. It will fall for the Pirates, adding 3 more to them. 56-36. Scott's up with about 1:30 left in the third quarter.
Nope.
Hardenberg saves that pass. Pease finds Carew. Carew inside this time, but he kicks it back out.
Yeah, another offensive rebound for the Scots. They're really racking them up now.
Pease likes that matchup.
Little shake and bake, little head fake, and Jack's able to get to the rim. We saw this so many the last couple of years, really, not just 1 year, but Jack does a great job of getting to the rim and using that tremendous quickness that he has. And he can finish with either hand, and he's always got his head up and looking for an outlet pass, too, when you collapse on him.
Looks like that was not the matchup the Pirates wanted there, so takes advantage, gets 2 shots. Misses the first one as the Scots will make a substitution. Colson Messer coming back in again. Had a nice 3 earlier. Scots have some talented sophomores on this varsity team.
Yeah, it's nice to see. Coach Bean talked a lot about him on the JV, and he was really excited about some of those guys getting a chance. He was proud of his freshmen that he had on the JV last year and knew that they'd be real contributors.
Pease misses the second free throw. Wiggins called for a charge. Another charge for the Pirates. Scots will get the ball.
Yeah, they're going to get Agnes for, there's going to be another technical on the coach right there. He came all the way on the court to protest that call, and that was a tough break right there. And again, not expecting the charge, looking for the block, and Carew will get 2 free throws at the other end for the Scots.
So Carew has been lights out from 3 tonight, going to the line to shoot the technical. And he will get it. It's 57-36 Scots. Minute 6 left in the third quarter. And he misses that. Might be his first miss of the night.
Just about. He was too close. He's got 22, so not bad for 1 minute to go here in the third. So Scots will get the ball. So that's a costly. That's the second technical when you add the one that was at the beginning of the game. So Scots need to take advantage of this one.
Looks like they run a play here. Carew open from 3, and he gets it.
Kid's a pretty good shooter tonight, isn't he? I mean, my gosh, that's his 8th 3. He's got 25, so really doing it all.
And now plays some defense as he blocks a shot.
Throw a little D at him right there. Good job, Mitchell.
Coach, I'd love to know what the record is for Scott's 3s in a game. We'll have to see if we can figure that out.
I bet I could look that up because I don't have to go back any further than a couple of years to see what Seabolt did. Because he has every 3-point record the Scots have, I think. Oh, nice cut, dive cut there by Carew. Just couldn't quite find the handle. Oh, now there's a makeup call for you.
They will get an and one opportunity there, Coach.
Yeah, it really will. That's an interesting one. I thought that was more of a charge than the one before, so shows what I know.
So Davis gets up to the free throw line. 14 seconds left in the third quarter.
Got a sub coming in here.
Looks like John McPherson, number 32, the senior. Davis will make it. He's doing a great job working through this pressure tonight.
Yeah, you're going to probably see a lot more of it in the fourth quarter. I would certainly do it if the Pirates have any chance of getting back in here.
And that will do it. That's the end of the third quarter. The Scots up 60-39 over the Wylie Pirates. So a good quarter, a little more physical there in the third quarter. Scott's doing a great job, though, fighting off some more aggressive defense, and they look to finish this game with 8 minutes left.
Yeah, they really did. You could see the defensive intensity kind of picked up really on both sides. The Scots had been playing with a lot of determination on their defensive end, but you saw really the Pirates getting a little handsy and a little more physical on defense, and that's their chance of getting back into this one. You know, they got a big hill to climb here, down 21 here, but they're playing hard and they're not giving up. They're getting after it, and I love the coach getting fired up and trying to motivate those guys to get it going too. So it's going to be interesting fourth quarter, I think, to see what happens here. See if the Scots can keep the pressure on, keep scoring, keep shooting the ball well, and finish this game.
Coach, we've seen them put a little bit of pressure on Pease when he takes the ball up the court, and it's been said that Wylie runs a little bit of a press. We saw it earlier, haven't seen it much since then. Do you think we can expect to see them try to be a little bit more aggressive?
Yeah, I would think if they expect to get back in this, that's about the best way you can do it, is to put a little a defensive pressure and maybe backcourt, maybe trap a little bit. History says the Scots have had trouble with backcourt pressure, so this would be a great test for the Scots to see this. And you've got to put together some scoring chances here if you're the Pirates and down this many. So they're going to have to turn the Scots over, and that may be their best bet to do it.
So we get set to start this fourth quarter. Scots largely have stuck with their starters throughout this game, but putting some substitutions in. So we see Colson Messer and John McPherson get out there again with Jack Pease, Worthy Wiles, and Mitchell Carew. 3 captains for the Scots as we start this fourth quarter. As the Scots look to get their first regular season win of the 2020-21 season. Solomon takes it into the post. Great defense from Wiles and another rebound. He's just been killing them on the glass tonight.
Yeah, that was a good defensive stop right there by Worthy and by the Scots. So really good job of keeping your feet, forcing the shot.
Pease with a great pass to Wiles. Takes it into traffic. Kicks it out to McPherson. He can't quite get the 3. Weird bounce there.
Yeah, nice rebound again. An offensive chance for the Scots again as Peace goes in there and grabs the offensive board.
Looks like we get a foul called.
Yeah, a little grab right there. Looks like they're going to get number 21, J.T. Smith, with the foul. That's the Pirates' 5th team foul, so the Scots will be shooting here in a couple fouls. So, again, it's a tough thing when you're trying to put defensive pressure on and getting a little more physical that you end up sending your opponent to the line.
Scots with another play. Wiles in midair makes the shot after a great pass from Pease. Scott's doing a great job off those plays tonight.
Yeah, that's a nice little lob in the Worthy, and he's got 12 for tonight.
Booty tries to answer with a 3, can't get it. That hit a Scott, I think it was McPherson. Pirates will keep the ball. And Coach, the Scots are wearing, looks like their alternate Jordan brand gray jerseys tonight, so throwing something else out there for us.
Yeah, they really are, and confusing us with the numbers too as well. So thought we've adapted well. But yeah, I think when we see the yellow ones and the throwbacks, they're usually different too. So Scott fans have got to be ready as Wiggins hits another bucket. He's leading the way for the Pirates with 16 tonight.
So not really much pressure from the Pirates as Pease will take it down. Looks like we got another foul called. I believe that one is on Booty.
Yeah, and again, it's kind of what we talked about, Will. They were getting a little handsy, and there have been a couple of what we would call ticky-tacky calls there. But you can't move your feet. You can't put your hands, and that's a good way to just clean it up right now before something gets out of hand.
Wiles gives it back to Pease. Carew thought about it.
And there's another reach in. Number 1. Yeah.
It's going to be Masali. So the fouls are adding up here.
Yeah, they really are. Now they're going to shoot it. So I think it's going to be a shooting. Yeah, I think at least the scoreboard, if the scoreboard's right with the number of fouls, I think so. And Worthy's going to get a chance for a 1-and-1.
So Worthy Wiles stepping up. He's had a great night on the glass for the Scots. Also showing he can shoot from some range as well.
Yeah, he's got it all. He's a total game, and I wish you were about 6'7". I think it would be great if the Scots could get a little size going here, and he's about the only size the Scots really have, and so we'll see. He's going to have a tough road when we play size like we did on Saturday. So, and he stepped up. He did the best he could. It was a good job. He's really coming out and playing well tonight.
Scott's definitely relying a little bit more on speed and ball movement and good shooting.
And good shooting. And if they shoot well, they're going to do well, and there's no doubt about that.
Wiggins will carry it again. He takes a three, and he will get that one to fall. Wiggins having a great game tonight for the Wylie Pirates.
Yeah, he really is, and if he can do that in a consistent basis, that's going to be a dimension for this team. He can get to the rim, and he's got to show a little outside shooting too.
McPherson has his 3 attempt blocked. Looks like they will call Garvin out of bounds. So the Scots will keep the ball. 64-44 Scots with 5:35 left in this game. Looks like we have a timeout called. So, Coach, Scots have a 20-point lead as we work our way through this fourth quarter. And we talked about the Scots trying to load up with a difficult non-district schedule, playing a team that went to the Final Four last season before COVID cut the season short. So Coach Peeler certainly trying to get this team some experience before they get into district play, and he has to like what he's seen tonight. Yeah,
it really is, and in a different way, kind of like what I saw last Saturday too. This is a spirited bunch, and what you're seeing tonight is kind of what I think the season's going to look like. If they shoot the ball well, and you get some guys hitting a bunch of threes, and gosh, they have double-digit threes for the game as a team. So they're going to be tough. There's so many guys you got to guard. There's not just one three-point shooter out there. So it's been really nice to see that versatility, and I love the scheduling. There's no Scott Classic this week, which is a tradition here at Highland Park because of the COVID, and UIL canceled all tournaments. So they really sprinkled in some tough games. Traveled to Louisville on Friday for a matchup against the Fighting Farmers, and they got a great gym for one thing. We usually end up playing a playoff game there, so we're pretty comfortable there. But it'll be a great test for the Scots, another 6A program like Wylie that is going to really get them ready for the Lancasters of the world that they end up playing in these when they go to the regional tournament like they've done the last 3 years.
As Pease gets it to Messer, they really do have some great non-district games. We were talking about the St. Mark's game as Pease makes a move and can't get it in, but they play St. Mark's, who has some really good players, some top recruits, so they're loading up the schedule.
Yeah, they really are. It's fun. If you know anything about the who's who in basketball, you're going to see them play, and unfortunately they're not going to be wearing a Highland Park uniform, but in a lot of cases the Scots are just got so much fight. They're going to come and give these 5 stars everything they want, and the Scots are really looking forward to those matchups and really going to be ready to go for district play. There's no doubt about it.
Scots have all of their starters back in the game. Continue to work the ball around.
Oh,
great
nice
move. What a move.
Nice move by Michael Agnes again. He's got 10, and they've all been just like that. They've been good ball fake, good move, and taken to the rim, and really nice job of getting to the basket.
That really gives the Scots versatility when you have guys that can hit these open threes, as the Pirates get a 3 back, but to also have somebody that can make a move like that, carry it in, they've got some versatility on offense.
Yeah, they really do, and I think Michael's in there more for his grit and determination, and it's nice to see him come up with some hoops and that kind of play right there, a little give and go with Worthy Wiles, and he's able to finish it off. So just a real gritty team player right there, really stepping up on the offensive end.
Scots have a 68-47 lead as we approach the halfway points of the fourth quarter.
Boy, nice little behind-the-back pass that time by Hudgens, and able to get the bucket.
Pease escapes some pressure.
Ooh, that was almost a turnover there.
Forced a pass, but keep the ball. Pease kicks it out to Hardenberg, who sets up for a three, and it will fall. He had plenty of time to get exactly what he wanted, and he delivers as the Scots make another three.
Boy, he really did. He squared up those shoulders and took his time on that one, and really knocked down his third three of the game, and he's got 11 for the night. So, again, an offensive display here by the Scots, and a lot of it really starts on that defensive end. Even with Wylie kind of picking up the defensive pressure, that's been very impressive, and the Scots have been able to still execute on offense, which is great. I think Wylie kind of reminds me of what we'll probably see a lot in district, just real athletic players, guys that can D up pretty good, get to the rim. I'm thinking Poteet, West Mesquite, the teams that we're going to see a lot of as we go through that district play. So, there's a few unknowns. Crandall's moving up to 5A and not sure what all they have. They were a good team last year at the 4A level. But, again, that'll be an interesting district for the Scots, and kind of going back to some old familiar faces that they played lots of times.
Scots up 71-49 with 3:44 left in the fourth quarter. So we'll see if they make any substitutions here, get some of these other guys in.
I think he'll probably do it go for another minute and a half, minute 40, probably about the 2-minute mark. You look down, everybody's gotten into the game and played a little bit. And he needs to get this starting five right here really ready to play some key games. So kind of work out the rust a little bit and get that game action. So he'll probably go another couple minutes and then give some other guys some more time here.
Starting five still out there playing defense, and really great chemistry tonight for the starting five. Few of them playing together for a long time.
Oh, a lot of deflections, Will. They always are active with their hands and get their hands on the ball and causing turnovers and playing. There's another one right there. They're going to get Worthy with a foul there. But a good defense. They're very active with their hands, and coach logs deflections. That's one of those things that kind of the stat that you don't ever see in the stat book. But that's really an important thing. How active are you with your hands and making plays?
Nice move from Masali to get 2 points for the Pirates.
Yeah, it really was. He kind of reverse layup underneath, kind of got caught under the rim, but is able to finish. He's got 6. Scott's this is probably what he wanted to see right here. A little delay game, 4 corners look, and see if the Scots can execute and run some clock. And again, you're working on things you're going to need in game situations that come up. So this is one of the things he's working on. There's Worthy with a big rebound. Scots will reload again.
Great game from Wiles rebounding. So we have a deflection, so Scots keep possession. Carew, the sharpshooter, with the ball. Gets it to Wiles, and he will draw a foul.
Yeah, good hesitation that time and by Worthy. He probably learned that from Saturday for sure. Just waiting and maybe getting ready for a little head fake, and gets a chance to go to the line for 2 free throws.
So Scots with a 20-point lead, 2 minutes, 20 seconds left here from Highlander Fieldhouse. You're watching Scots basketball presented by Game On Sports. Scots bouncing back very well tonight in this tough non-district slate. Wiles gets it to fall. He will miss that one, but Carew will get it after Hardenberg tips it to him.
A little break for the Scots there to get an extra possession, run a little more clock, work on this 4 corners look here. that got to be careful of a 5 count. That's what you got to keep the ball moving, and you got to keep that separation. He's counting. He's counting.
Got it off just in time.
Yep, got to come and help. Got to come and help. Again, this is really hard to do when you got people with their hands all over you and trying to impede your progress. Michael's got to be careful here. Once he gets within, and every referee's determination of the stride is different, so you never know when your teammates got to be watching that guy counting to see how we're doing. And nice take to the rim for Mitchell Carew there, and he's had quite a night.
The three-point shooter drives and gets an opportunity for a three-point play. So Mitchell Carew, definitely the Scots' leading scorer tonight, having a great game offensively.
Yeah, I got him with 27 right now, and he's got one more to go here. Now the Scots are subbing here a little bit, and sure they'll get Mitchell out of here in just a second, and Rhodes Crow is going to come in for him here, and hopefully he'll knock this down so Mr. Crow can get right back into the game. You do that when you don't want to go out of the game. He's going to go out anyway. 27-point night is what I had him for. Well, what a great night of shooting. He had 8 threes, 27. That's pretty impressive for Carew tonight.
Great night for Carew. Looks like the senior Robert Sweet gets in and had a very good reaction from the student section when he ran in. Excited to see him get in there as Rhodes Crow also checks in. And Drew McElroy, the sophomore. Pirates get a basket here. I want to get everybody. Alex Taylor checks in, and Elijah Hodges, another senior, checks in. So Scott's putting some other guys in right now.
Yeah, there's a few guys that didn't get in much on Saturday, so this is nice to see them get a chance here.
1 minute left in the fourth quarter. There's your student section cheering Robert Sweet on as he touches the ball.
It's always good to find the fan favorite here early in the season, so you can tell.
We have definitely identified him. Scots just keep working the ball around, taking some time off that clock.
Yeah, you love seeing seniors and their first year on the varsity. It's always nice to see, and nice little take by Mr. Taylor.
Alex Taylor, the junior, with a layup, adding to the Scots total. Now 76 points tonight. And a hustle play. It's going to be a jump ball possession. I believe it's the Scots possession.
It's
not.
Yeah. Well, they must have already flipped it because
the arrow was deceiving me.
I don't know. Let's see if they're overruling it a little bit. No. Yeah, they are.
There we go. I thought we saw that right. Scots will take the ball.
All right.
We're at 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter as Rhodes Crow carries the ball for the Scots. Scots will run out this clock. And we hit 0. That is the end of the game. The Highland Park Scots win their first game of the regular season. Now 1-1 on the year with a 76-53 win over the Wylie Pirates tonight. With Mitchell Carew as our leading scorer, as Coach Clark here has done the math and says 27 points from Mitchell Carew. So, Coach, what stood out to you tonight from the Scots as they get their first win of the season?
Well, I thought they played well. They shot the ball exceptionally well. And, of course, when you have one guy that's red hot like that, they gave him lots of different looks. As you mentioned, Mitchell had 27. That came with 8 threes, and that's going to open up some things inside. And they got a great inside game at both ends of the floor from Worthy Wiles as he was able to dominate the boards inside and also have 17 points himself. So much improvement. I think, again, the opponent was different, which helps. But I really like what I see about this new team. They've got some experience, Will. They've got some guys like that starting lineup, the 3 captains you mentioned, they're all playing on the varsity for three or 4 years in some cases. So, I mean, they're very well experienced, and they know what to expect, and they know what it's like to play at the late game every Tuesday and Friday. So I'm real optimistic with what I saw. A good bounce back. I think they had a great attitude after that opening loss, and what a great win for the Scots in this game.
They did a great job with ball movement. They rebounded very well tonight and played really good defense. So the Scots will be back in action on Friday night. And who are they playing, Coach?
Playing Louisville, the Fighting Farmers, out at Louisville. A good site for the Scots. They've won some interesting playoff games out there in Louisville, so I think it'll be a lot of fun for the Scots to be out there, and it should be a good test. Another really good 6A program. Again, you don't know a lot about these teams early in the season like this, but they'll be a formidable team, and it'll be a good test for the Scots to see where they really are.
So great win tonight for the Scots, 76-53 over the Wylie Pirates, as they're now 1-1 on the season, back in action on Friday. I'm Will Washington. This has been a Game On Sports production alongside Coach David Clark. Thanks for watching Scots basketball. They'll be back in action on Friday. We'll see you then.